Everyone, Agion here with another Company Heroes 2 replay. On the north side, as the British and Soviet, we have Vladimir Putin and ZodiAK. On the right side, as the OKW and Ostheer player, we have Wojxar. I have no idea how to properly pronounce that. And SzaryWilk. Either way, it looks like we're going to see an early bunker here, but we do got the Sturm Pioneers moving forward. Definitely probably going to find some cover. He's going to try to just barely in range. He could cancel the bunker, perhaps place it right around here, so he can build it outside the line of fire. Does get the CP. His Soviet is capturing the fuel and the cutoff points, trying to get that fuel income sooner rather than later. We got the Vickers in this building, but Sturm Pioneers are actually nice and close range. The Vickers probably actually may lose out in this battle. The Vickers just now starting to fire. It's doing quite a bit of damage, but the Sturm Pioneers have done a lot of damage already. But we got the infantry section now firing in. That will probably help turn this battle. But you can see how much the Sturm Pioneers are actually doing damage to that squad. Just because it's an MG in a building doesn't mean it'll always win versus other units in buildings. You got some Pioneers over here in the building, but you got Grenadiers actually down the building using the MG42 to capture. Seeing how you have to build the MG42 first before you get Grenadiers out to have any field presence. We got Volks Grenadiers in the squad, and they may be able to displace this MG. We got the infantry section trying to lay into the squad. He could use the time to use his other squad to start building the bunker. MG42 does capture up that point. The munitions was not secured. The cutoff point's just now being secured, so they've actually, their opponents have not been receiving as much resources. He's starting to complete the bunker now. You got a Maxim. Did suppress a squad of Grenadiers. You got two immediate lock-ins. We got the elite troops now with the stormtroopers now using the Panzer Grenadier G43, so they're much stronger with them. And we also have the fortified doctrine, so we may see a Pack 43 or a 105 Left 18. Max is repositioned to cover to help pin down that squad. Most likely we'll get the pin. How did he not get the pin? He was in negative ground. Combat engineers should just probably swoop around and start attacking that squad. Since they're suppressed, they really have a hard time trying to attack anything. Looks like the Pioneers are going to move forward now. He probably will... Nope, he will not get any suppression. But that squad's very low in health. The combat engineers should be, and along with the supporting crew, should be able to displace the squad. You got another Maxim coming on out. Let's see, what doctrines? We have guard rifles. Yeah, don't see that being too all effective right in the moment. Looks like this guy really has two doctrines for artillery plus 120mm mortar, so he has a lot of indirect fire capable with the Soviet. So, honestly, you only need one doctrine of the 152mm howitzer. This one does not appear to have any significant advantages over this one, or vice versa. While this one does have better conscript tactics, this one has better airstrike than an anti-infantry or loiter. Either way, we do got Sturm Pioneers. Looks like all these squads do get displaced. He may lose that squad. Does get some light cover right there. Sturm Pioneers going straight into the building. And these squads are only in light cover, not in heavy cover, due to the fact that the bush is in the way. Vickers at that one, so it has the increased range while garrisoned. Looks like a smoke barrage. That must have been a Wehrmacht's mortar, because it's a Maxim flank over here. That was the Wehrmacht mortar. Ooh, he may lose that squad of Volks. Nope. But he does have this engaged in this squad of Volks. He could throw Incendiary into the building. I'm assuming... No, he does not have actually a truck built up yet. And I think he may have lost a squad. I Just want to get 3 squads of Volks. Decides to get a supply truck, then building the squad of Volks. Nope, he's going to prioritize supply truck of the cannon warfare, then Volks. He had way too much manpower stored up. Conscripts in this building, trying to pick away at that MG. MG42 will start suppressing this conscript squad, in fact pinning it. So he has chosen a doctrine. I say the 120mm mortars would probably be great, especially right around here, or inside the cover of these buildings. Plus, you always can get the guards. Something I noticed just now realized all those doctrines had guards. So I guess honestly, you could switch out if he really likes the guards. He could easily switch out one of the doctrines for the ISU 152. That can be very potent, especially in a 2v2 game. We got a 251 half track coming forward, the reinforcement half track. Let's see, for the British player we have special weapons, mobile assault, and tactical support. All of them can be quite potent on this map. The Crocodile plus tank hunters hold the line, very good. Or use concentrated fire from the flares from the Crocodile and hit an HQ. We got looks like we do got the stun grenades now being revealed. That squad is very low in health. In fact, the Pioneers managed to get a hit on the long range. Reinforcement half track moving forward. Is it going? Nope, it's going to be a flame half track. Let's see, mobile assault. Yeah, that's be definitely a good land mattress map, and plus the flamethrowers will come in handy for all these random garrisons. And tactical support, all are so potent with the artillery cover, but it is going to get nerfed in the upcoming patch. Nerfed again, anyways. It was even worse than before. It will cause engine damage and turret locks. Flame half track going in reverse, flaming down this building. Not hardly getting actually any damage. That one flamer didn't really do all that much. Does retreat out. Most likely will wipe the squad, but spraying the fire amongst the combat engineers. He has spotted the Soviet mine. It may have been, yeah, there is a minesweeper. He did put it away, so he has to be very careful. You could also just fire a burst of flame on top of trying to detonate it. Flamethrowers are actually decent, but you got an AEC now rolling on forward. You got a Panzerfaust nearby with the Volks Grenadiers. Ooh, and there goes the AT mine is starting to be burned. Has been burnt but not destroyed. We got a Puma along the way, so we do got a mechanized truck coming out. I do like the Puma. Try and go in for Panzerfaust base. Be very careful. There's a landmine there. 112mm mortar has made its presence known. Has an ample amount of squads, a couple maxims also. AC's trying to get the flame half track, a very valuable target. Does run into the cannon warfare. Is going to run to a Panzerfaust. No, he doesn't not get the Panzerfaust off. But we'll fire up another cannon warfare shot. Nope, the aim time, of course, proving very bad for the cannon warfare. Flame half track once again coming forward for our flame barrage, displacing these squads. You got the Puma out and the AEC's damaged, so the Puma can easily take out the AEC, especially along with the cannon warfare. But there is a ZIS on the field. I don't know if this British player looks like he's going for a 55 caliber sniper, which, seeing he has an AEC out, he doesn't really need all that too much AT out. Flame half track rolling up this way. Do got stormtroopers and the grenadiers being suppressed by this Maxim. Stormtroopers in fact suppressed. He does have enough munitions to invest either a Panzerschreck or G43s. Note you can get both the Panzerschreck and the G43, so it can be quite a. I've blobbed those up before. Well, not really blobbed, but spammed. And they're just as effective as the old Volks Grenadiers. A little bit better, seeing they have much better received accuracy. MG42 on the Puma is actually decent, so it can actually engage infantry. Looks like that Maxim may have been burned alive. Yes, he's now missing one Maxim squad and a conscript squad, to note. So he's losing 2 squads. That's not exactly ideal. He could get a squad of guards very soon. But he has a huge amount of fuel at the moment. He could invest into Tier 3, into Tier 4, and perhaps get even momentarily away from the T-34 Semi-6. Conscripts found the MG42. Who starts laying in. Tommies are trying to get into this bunker, which they do. AC does get a nice hit, a free hit, but there is a Vikendi Warfare 2 support. But the Vikendi Warfare fired upon the, trying to destroy the bunker, which he could have killed the AC if he didn't fire upon the bunker. Do we see a forced attack ground? Do get hit and does he get destroyed? Well, he's not a forced fire, I believe. That smoke is very thinned out. Combat engineer's just going for a quick sweep, trying to find any mines. He does not spot any. Don't know what was there. That was definitely not a demo. It may have been a grenade. Bundle, perhaps. A stormtrooper bundle, I'm guessing. Or a mortar. Probably most likely just a mortar. And half-track's starting to burn the nearby area. He could just go ahead and just burn down that structure. Stormtrooper's not camouflaged for some odd reason. Perhaps the camouflage. There you go. It was probably the camouflage changes being out of combat or in combat. It does have enough munitions to call in for some G43s or the Panzertrack once again. I'm not sure where he's been investing his munitions. You got a blob style assault coming forward. No DP-28s. I think of that number. You got the 55 caliber sniper, dead fire shot, out of camouflage. Puma moves forward, trying to displace these infantry squads. The warfare head is being mortared down. AEC is damaged. He does not have any other form of AT other than the 55 caliber sniper, and of course that can be easily chased down and burned to death. As such, there is an AT mine. Wait, I just double clicked. Oh, there's another AT mine up here. I double clicked it and did a control select. In fact, there's 3 AT mines on screen. I'm not sure where the third one is. Looks like this mortar pit is starting to get assaulted. Does pop the brace, but it has no AT to really defend this. With the Vikendi Warfare also, there's nothing much he can do. This mortar pit, in fact, will go down. Perhaps he should invest into a AT gun or two instead of getting a mortar pit. Decided not to use the all the healing, which is a really, while it's a minor actions per minute sake, very minor. If you just select, if you just go ahead and make a control group of all your units, so as such, like with all the medics, then you just start tapping the distribute medical supplies, and voila, they all initiated. It's a good way just to macro the healing up. I'd say the British healing is the most powerful healing in the game for infantry sections only, however, since they cannot be affected upon since you can't do that with the royal engineers unless they're nearby. It looks like we got a infantry minefield, an S minefield coming forward. Currently, the Axis is controlling all the VPs. And we do got a Cromwell now out on the field. Do got still a significant amount of fuel for the Soviet. He does, in fact, have the mechanized company armor. He just needs some... He actually does have enough manpower for a T-3045. Knowing this is 2v2, he may want to invest into an Su-85 and a Katyusha. This Vickers may... Oh, that's not a Vickers. This MG42 is being burned out. Looks like the OKW player has invested into a bunker, which those I believe are free, but they are neutral. Does lose a lot of squad members right there. Who's trying to push forward? He is getting a T-3485. They run straight into a pack and into it looks like most likely that's a teller. Does lose the Cromwell entirely. So, ooh, losing entire squad right there. That was a Grenadier squad. You got the Stormtroopers with STG-44s, not using the cheaper G-43 option. Yeah, the Panzerstrecker also. Let's throw a bundle. No, that's a stun grenade. That stun grenade did get 3 models, so that was a pretty good stun. Ooh, that 100mm mortar did get a nice hit right there. Putin was now at Vet 1, so does have the aim shot to hit the vehicles for turret rotation. I'm gonna take a quick sip of my drink. Looks like looks like the MG bunker is in the squad, and there's minesweepers there, so he has spotted the S minefield. If there's any of those, yeah, there are some of those left. Actually, he cleaned them all up. You really shouldn't be able to do that while suppressed. Does get a couple models down on the MG42. There's that T-3045. There's no proper counter to it on the field just yet. You got the Puma for some defense, but the Ostheer player is significantly low on manpower, and he's just now getting Battle Phase 2. You might as well just invest into Battle Phase 3 and get the Panther, since he has so much fuel. He just needs the manpower. Or he could go for a couple Stugs. Does have 2 AT guns, so he does have decent defense. Not good offense to finish it off once and for all. He needs something to chase it down instead of just hold it off. As average player, ooh, get a damaged engine. I think that was the 55 caliber sniper aimed shot. Because that's a very little amount of damage on the vehicle. You got the Zis now transitioning over, maximum to support. Infantry section making use of the neutral bunker. Here we got the flare from the sniper now coming down. The artillery. The Sheer Pants headquarters in a very defensive location, protecting this cutoff point and this fuel. And this is a fuel cache on the cutoff point. You got a safe fuel cache, not on the cutoff here. You got double Brens on these squads. We do have weapon racks unlocked for the British player. He's decided... Oh, he has not chosen the doctrine just yet. He has 11 CP, so he's very close to getting a Churchill Crocodile, but he's a little bit less in fuel and greatly less in fuel. So maybe eyeing tactical support. Mobile Regiment, he probably would have got that earlier if he's eyeing for a land mattress. You got the Looks like a stun grenade coming forward by the stormtroopers. But currently they are not camouflaged. There we go, they're camouflaged now, but now you got a pack hit on the T-3045. He needs to retreat that back. The other one's not in range, so we don't see any double tap. Fusion now coming out. That's probably a very good option. Stormtroopers are currently hold fire stance, but they're not in any cover, so they're not going to be camouflaged. Plus, they're with the stealth changes. They're not. It's not exactly too effective as anymore. Trying to do that in combat. We got the sniper coming in, hitting the rear armor. Nope, right here. Let's get it. Oh, was that aim shot? Yeah, you got aim shot taking out the sniper. I think they just reduced the accuracy of aim shot. I don't remember them, so it can still hit against infantry squads. Structure's been destroyed. Looks like it must have been this bunker at HQ. Drone troopers ready for ambush, but with them only missing one model, he better not use tactical assault or tactical advance. It's way too risky. But you can get a nice bundle right here. Nope, throws out a stun. Very nice. Needs to make sure they start firing. Needs to take off hold fire when it does do that because it reveals them. So a Katusha barrage coming in this location, trying to eye for the mortar. Does get enough wipes to abandon the weapon. 3485 does spot the flame half track. The flame half track, surprisingly enough, not that vet one. They must increase the veterancy requirement, so it wasn't instant. And the T-3485, ooh, rolling a miss, will kill the flame half track. He's going to go in for it. That gun may get a good hit. Nope, repositions. This one may get a hit. Nope, misses. Folks, Grenadiers moving up. We got various squads up here. MG34 is laying into the squad. Looks like he's going to try continue building this modified T-mine, but he may have vision on that. These T-35, 84, 85 so does not have any huge counter. We do have straight into tier 3 for the Ostheer player, just been such manpower starved. So he will get a Panther out, and it will be shortly after he can get another Panther or a Broom Bar. I would like to see a Broom Bar, just because the Broom Bar very underrated, but very powerful. This mortar pit has been rebuilt. We do also have a 112mm mortar and a Katusha, so they have a significant amount of indirect fire. Ooh, there goes some of those models. There is an AT mine right here. The T-3045 does roll a miss, however, due to the fact that it's a smaller target size. Calls in mark target on a Puma. Really, that's a huge waste of munitions. It's about the landmine there. You could throw a rifle grenade to destroy that. Ooh, this Grenadier squad may go down. No, it will not. Stormtrooper storming the MG. Does throw out a bundle? Yes, that was a bundle, not a stun. But of course, the person withdrew quite timely. More and more mortars raining in. Ooh, does get an entire squad wipe. That was the Pioneer squad. While these and it looks like those crew members were running forward. So losing the Pioneer squad is not exactly the greatest, seeing he has such starved in manpower. He has actually enough fuel for another Panther, so he could gamble His ally does have the repair pioneers, so he could gamble, go without the pioneers, and get 2 panthers out. He is this mortar pit's severely damaged. He needs a pinto mount on this panther, who has spotted the comet. Traded equally so far. It looks like a couple of very powerful mortar hits coming in, both 2 G43s and GRW34s. I mean. Let's get a nice hit with the AT gun, with the not AT gun, the Jagdpanzer. The mortar pit does in fact go down. There is an AT mine there. He has currently, that was briefly revealed when the Storm Pioneers had the Minesweepers out. Jagdpanzer ready to fight. Another Jagdpanzer coming out, so he's going for a heavier AT counter. Jagdpanzers are very effective, has a huge amount of frontal armor. Wow, they've really been spending the munitions, not on the weapon upgrades. He could have gotten STGs much earlier, but he's going just straight up bolt action rifles. He's been placing a lot of landmines. Can be quite effective. Looks like there was a demolition charge here. Must have got the Grenadier squad. I see a lot of bodies on the ground. Looks like Grenadiers. Anything else also lacking his Grenadiers, so he did replace that squad with Stormtroopers. He could get some G43s. Intense. To me, if there's a option like that available, I just go for the option. G43s on the Stormtroopers are quite nice, and you can still have 2 of your powerful ranged weapons. Thus making, I think it's still a little bit better at long range using G43s now. Let's get the pinto mount. Did get hit by the Su-85, so do we have a... Yeah, he's going in for an AT grenade. He does start reversing in, does receive another hit. Doesn't look like he'll get the AT grenade, but he most likely will displace the mortar. He's going for straight into MGs if he's not too careful. He's in range of the MGs, just behind a line of sight blocker. Stormtroopers not coming forward. At Vet 2, they will rip apart that squad. Let's get a couple nice hits on the T-34-85. Ooh, loses 2 of the weapons. He drops a DP and a PTRS. The DP can be quite valuable on something. He needs to get something. Somebody pick those weapons up. A Volk Grenadier could make great use of DPs, since their bolt action rifles have such little damage. Actually, they just have 5 squads and they're quite effective at that. Ooh, 6 slot weapons on that Stormtrooper. That's not exactly advisable. Means it starts swapping around the weapons. They won't be able to use the DP anytime soon. I honestly would say just keep the STGs. That's just way too much weapon swapping around. You can't. It's very unreliable now. You could have the DP and the PTRS out with 2 STGs sometimes. All 4 STGs all the other times when you want the PTRS to fight a vehicle. Those 2 Stormtroopers. Ooh, tactical assault was used on that squad. Very nice. Needs to retreat that squad now. There is a demo here. He has to be very careful. We got the Panther moving on forward. Ooh, the Panther did get a crush right there, I believe. Combat engineer may go down by the Pinto. Do got some squads flanking right here. Comet did flank. We do got a Brumbar coming out. We do have an AT gun to help cover the retreat. In fact, the Comet is receiving bounces from the AT gun. And does lose that Panther entirely with like 3 bounces from that AT gun. We got a Jagdpanzer. One of them has engine damage, must have hit a landmine. 2 Jagdpanzers moving forward. along with the Puma to rush in and spawn. He's starting to repair up that Jagd Panzer. So there is a heavy amount of AT. The Brumbar I saw on the... Ooh, loses a squad of infantry. Not exactly sure what. Looks like a Volk squad. He's down 2 Volk squads. You get the land mattress. Leap on land mattress over the space foam, because all your enemies will be dead. You got the Brumbar coming forward. There's a heavy amount of AT by the OKW player, so the Brumbar has quite a bit of protection from the vehicles. Plus, it can also fight medium vehicles quite well. But they removed the stun round, so no longer stuns. Randomly stun. The land mattress is sneaking. Not the land mattress. Jagd Panzer are sneaking. They're down to 100 points, so they had sustained the VPs quite good in this game. So now they have a significant amount of VP advantage. So if they do lose a lot of them, they have plenty of time to recover. And 2 Jagd Panzers getting a couple misses. Looks like we do got the target weak points by the Puma. Jams the turret. Brumbar coming in for a flank. In fact, this guard squad can go down. 1 accurate shot. Ooh, not as accurate as you like, but now the stormtroopers could use tactical assault. And yes, he does kill it without tactical assault. SU-85 is in the area, but with 2 Jagd Panzers, not much he can do. So these units are quite damaged. He has plenty of field support. Looks like that was force fire grounds, apparently. Stormtroopers at Vet 3 will do quite a bit of damage to these railway engineers, but if there's 2 squads, he may be able to win out. Does throw out a stun. Stuns 1 squad entirely. He may lose that squad. Looks like a bundle grenade. Looks like the railway engineers will, however, win out. You got 2 Jagd Panzers. You got the land matches raining in. Needs to retreat back the Storm Pioneers. Those lose the comm entirely with all the AT in the area. Pack may have gotten a shot in or 2. Katusha raining in also, so a lot of rocket artillery. Looks like he's going for a Comet. I would... Not Comet, Cromwell. I was thinking maybe Firefly, but there's just too much AT for Firefly to get done with anything. 2 MGs covering this VP, so that area is quite locked down. You got T-32 T-34-85s. Just going to try to rush in, remove the MGs. There is no AT in the area, or at least nearby. Mark target on the Brumbar, and the SU-85 will get a couple hits in. The mark target is probably largely not worth it. You could rush into T-34-85s. Yes, he is. Looks like the aircraft may have been shot down by the Schürer Panzer headquarters. The base MGs are the bunkers of the Ostheer player, not the flak guns. You got a Vet 2 pack here. He could throw in a target weak point. Does use the target weak point, does fire, and does get a stun shot here. Jagd Panzers are trying to come in, but without a turret, they are having a bit of trouble with the pathing. Does kill 1 the T-34-85s, most likely due to the packs. Only 1 squad of stormtroopers left. Has rebuilt the Pioneers. Comet coming in. Looks like we've got a zeroing artillery in this area. Let's get some very nice hits in, but the Jagdpanzers were starting to line up, and boom, there goes the Cromwell. Maxim's starting to get laid in by this very close range mortar, getting very accurate barrages. In fact, that was a barrage, not a auto attacks. We got a Panther now coming out, and now with the 2 slot items by this Stormtrooper, he does have a PTRS equipped, and that's the PTRS. I don't see the DP, so it looks like he's using 3 STGs and a PTRS this time. Uses the Grenade Warfare Squad. Might have been killed by T-35, could have been the Katusha. The Katusha's just on cooldown, so maybe the Katusha. And plus there's a lot of craters, but I'm not sure when in the game that was from. Brumbar will start laying into these guards. The guards will get killed quite quickly by the Brumbar. Stormtroopers try to go in quietly, but does get suppressed down by this MG42 that's captured. The British player has 2 land mattresses, 1 infantry section. Has lost a number of infantry sections, maybe to the Brumbar. Does get a severe amount of damage and does get the kill with a Vet 3 pack 40. We've got our reconnaissance overflow. No, mark target does kill off the Brumbar. SU-85 does claim that kill. Is now at 1 vehicle kill. A lot of damage, however, because it's at Vet 2. VPs are rapidly ticking down on the allies, so most likely they will lose out in the game. We're losing all those vehicles. The Jagdpanzers have largely not been touched. Still has both of them. They're both at Vet 2. At Vet 2, they gain the armored skirts, so they have more armor for their armor. Points remaining. There's MGs on this point. He has infantry squads on this point, and it looks like they surrendered with 6 points remaining. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.